dishwasher is air drying, so that's good. It's almost done. Right now, we're taking all the paper products out and throwing them away because of COVID. So I'm just going to toss that towards the door. And first thing I'm going to do is grab my yellow chemical. I'm just going to clean, spray, pitcher, bucket, dump this out, spray that. Spray in here. The toaster is super dirty. There's some stuff burnt on the edge there. So this is gonna be a project, so I'm gonna put that over there. It's a little bit more dirty than usual. I'm gonna grab my step stool. And a rag. I'm just gonna check my clean dishes up here and the cabinets. So we have the glass colander with lid, some little marks in there. Then we have our 3 mixing bowls, and the 3 lids go underneath. Our plastic colander, our measuring cup, and then our big plates, little plates, and bowls are probably in the dishwasher. Just making sure there's nothing around up here. While I'm up here, I'm gonna clean the handles. Spray a little yellow, a little chalky. Clean up. I'm gonna check the fridge and the seals. Not reach over too much. Just move the step stool. There. Around the edges. To move over here. Double check the shelf up here. Double check the inside of the cups. Make sure all of the coffee mugs handles are faced all the same way. Perfect. Clean the door handles. You can also see the front of the cabinets when you're up here. Double check. Looking at the vent and the side. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to clean some of the space. Just wipe out my coffee maker. I did not spray chemical on the inside. There's plenty of chemical on the rag. You don't want to put too much chemical inside products, but because it heats up, the guests will be fine. Unless they drink it cold. Clean the lid. And if it still smells like coffee, you can always just run plain hot water through it, and that will help with the smell. Otherwise, you'd want to put it in the dishwasher. I'm just going to look and pull this thing up. This has a charcoal filter. We actually don't use them, so we want to just take those out and those get thrown away. I have a little garbage bucket, so I'll put that in there. So we really don't use them. So just double check to make sure that those are taken out. And this side here. And you don't want to have a wet coffee maker when the guest enters. So you want to make sure it's dry for as much as you can reach. Now that that's clean, I'm going to pull it out. The cord is plugged in. You want to leave all appliances unplugged. Put the cord, wrap it up nicely, put it behind. Clean in the sides. You want to face the handle in the middle so it's easy for the guest. Now, I'm going to check my regular decaf and 3 condiment packs. I'm on Club Wyndham, so I'm going to need to get some popcorn, lemonade, and coffee filters. And we're doing 3 coffee filters right now. Also going to set this out because I need to restock this whole thing with 2 recycling bags, a scrub mommy, 2 dishwasher dish packs, and a bottle of liquid soap. Flip stuff upside down, wipe it out. My cutting board's clean, but I am missing another big kitchen towel and 2 little kitchen towels. So I'm kind of just taking inventory as I go, so that way when I go to my cart, I know what I need to grab. Obviously missing the paper towel, so I'll need to make sure I grab a new one of those. Make sure you're checking behind the cook's stovetops. This is important because like guests will cook bacon and stuff will splatter back there. The knobs of these do come off if you have enough muscles. I can get it off. Oh, okay, they do come off. But if you need help, just put it into hot sauce. Report your stovetop stains. If you can't get it off, report it in hot sauce. You want to check the bottom of the microwaves and the filters. This filter is good. But if it was super dirtied, we want to just report it to maintenance. They can get us a new one. And there's 2 of them. Just check this one. That one's good as well. To clean the pitcher. Smells way better. And the reason why we keep the pitchers in the fridge is to help them from getting a bad smell. Clean my ice bucket. With no ice in it. Just gonna use the yellow real fast. Wipe it down. Check the seals of the fridge. If you notice a lot of over ice, you'll want to turn your freezer off. Something you can do on your walkthrough. Just check for too much ice and let it defrost. And melt, and then clean it after. Okay, check the top of my seals. Good there. Now we're going to clean the inside. Clean the underneath, inside the drawer. Put my pitcher back. My drawer. Fridge is a little off center, so I'm going to center it. And now I need a new rag. This one's a little too wet, so I'm going to get a new one. If you have stainless steel polish, you can use that for the fridge, or yellow chemical or glass cleaner. I'm using yellow right now just because I want to make sure it's sanitized, even though the room was already sanitized before we came in here. you notice anything's getting super streaky, that means you're using too much chemical. So you want to switch from spraying directly onto something to spraying it onto the rag. It's a good rule of thumb in housekeeping. Sometimes when you get to this part, you want to check just the bottom of the fridge floor. Most of the time the stuff will come off when you mop, but it's not gonna hurt to give an extra scrub to make sure it comes off. A lot of people spill stuff there. Okay. Now that that's done, my dishwasher is still not done. So I'm going to clean my sink. Grab some pink. It's very important to run the garbage disposal. I'm gonna put some of this stuff down in there. Just to make sure there's no food debris left inside and it doesn't, especially if the room doesn't get sold, it'll sit in there and rot and leave a weird smell for the next guest. That's just not okay. Do not stick your hand in the garbage disposal all the way, just like around the outside. Okay, turn the water on. Let it run. Okay, now we'll dry it out. Alrighty. Now in my lovely toaster. I do not have a toaster brush. It's okay. Just gonna use a rag. Kind of hit some of the pieces off in there. Obviously, not do it if it's plugged in. I think this toaster has to be replaced. There's just so much burnt stuff on there. So I'm gonna put in a hot sauce ticket to get a new toaster for this one. It's taking too much time to clean. We're just gonna replace it. So, now that that's done, I got my trash can. You wanna make sure you clean your trash can off, inside, outside. My trash can's clean. I'm going to take the one bag. Since there's just one bag in there, I'm gonna leave that out and I'm gonna just get some fresh bags to leave on the inside. So it's the same rule as the bathroom trash can. You want to have 3 bags and you want to fold them off to the side. And you want to present it nicely. Just like everything else, presentation is very big. Now I have 1, 2, 3. Use the bag that was originally on the side, the only one that was left. I'm going to put that inside. Tie it at the end. Before I put this in though, I noticed some stains in there. Just gonna spray some chemical. Dust it out. And now I'm gonna put my trash can in. Clean the handles and the fronts if I need to. Now I'm gonna grab my supplies. So I know that I need popcorn, lemonade, so I'll grab that. I also need all the stuff for the under cabbie. So the recycling bags and the dish soaps. So we're gonna grab that right now. Put my trash bag on my cart always, so I don't end up throwing trash in my caddies. So right now we're doing 3 coffee filters. 1, 2, and 3. Popcorn, lemonade, don't need coffee, don't need sugar. I need a scrub mommy. I need 2 recycling bags. I need 2 eco dish soaps and 1 liquid dish soap. I also need my dish towels. I almost forgot. Okay. I have my supplies. So I'm gonna start with my plastics. I'm just gonna fold them one more time. And I'm going to face out all my products, even the back one. Make sure they're not upside down. And then this gets placed underneath the sink. Now I'm going to do my coffee station. So regular, decaf. I'm going to put the coffee filters in the front. I'm just going to double check that I have 3 because you want to make sure you count. This right here. Get my creamers, put them here, my lemonade, place it right there. This is also missing a coffee tent and a recipe card, so I'm going to put those in to hot sauce. I'm going to fold my towels, make sure they're nice and neat. Make sure they're the same colors. So like here, you can see that these are different colors. So I want to make sure I use the same ones. Hold them nice and neat. Put them right here. Make sure that's there. I'll go put this back on the cart. All right. So next is the dishes. So it's done. I'm gonna take a clean rag. It can be any color for the dishes, just make sure it's clean. And we are going to just dry them off and double check them. So again, having my coffee cups presentation, handles all facing the same way. I have my stool out if I need to use it to put stuff back. All right, so now what I like to do when I know the cabinet's done, and I'll just close it, move on to the next cabinet. I just really, sometimes it's too much to focus all your energy when both cabinets are open for inventory. And so on Studios, it's 4 glasses, 4 bowls, 4 cups, mugs, 4 big glasses, 4 little glasses, 4 little plates, 4 big plates. With the bowls, make sure they're presented nicely and not like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like my big plates. That is done. So now silverware. So for the silverware, presentation is very important. So, going to double check my knives. Just make sure they are clean. I'm going to face them at the bottom with the logo up. Butter knife, I'm just going to double check them all real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check my measuring spoons. There should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place them in and face down. My spoons, double check those. The spoons around the edges can get chipped, so you really want to double check those. Okay. So we have 4 big spoons. So I put the big up, 4 little spoons. I'm going to put the little spoons down. It's easier for when people are inspecting, they know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big forks, place them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little forks, place them down. I have moved everything down to the bottom of the drawer. I'm going to wipe out the drawer, just make sure everything's good in the back and the handle. Move on down here. I'm going to take all these out. Just wipe the inside, double check, like the spatula's got burnt stuff. This one's a little dirty, so I'm going to rinse that off. These 2 are fine. Check the pot holder. Put it as a diamond shape inside the drawer. I'm going to place these 2. Just maybe wipe the handle. Down here, I'm going to ask for a new spatula, so I'm going to push that one out, put a hot sauce request. All right. Put my folder spoonula here. Looks like I got my new spatula, so I'm just going to put it back in, so it's going to look nice and presentable in this drawer. Close that. Move on to the next one. Same thing. Take them out, wipe them, check the pot holder, move everything down, and check my vegetable peeler. I have a corkscrew. Double check my handle of my ice scoop. My scissors, open the scissors, double check that there's no rust on the inside. Open your can openers, double check there's no rust like that. If there is and you can't get it off, you'll want to request a new one. And then place them all nice and neat towards the bottom. Now I'm going to double check my frying pans, my sauce pans, and my lids. This one has a bunch of stuff in here, so we would report that and get a new one. Clean the lids. And put the lids upside down. Double check this saucepan. This one's fine. Clean the drawer. You want to place frying pan on the bottom. And this is a smaller one. So if it's the smaller drawer, you place the frying pan up top. Clean the handles. Now I'm going to finish cleaning the dishwasher. I'm going to dry it out. Close the soap. Clean the lid, the buttons, turn. Now, I'm gonna move my chemicals over. Still waiting on my toaster. I'm just gonna clean the dining room table and the step stool real fast and the chairs. Open the drawers again. Clean the step stool. Close it up. Put it into the closet. When you close them, there's like this little hook there. Clean the inside of the drawers first. We don't have any placemats right now because of coronavirus, so we don't have to count those. Those usually go on top of the fridge. Move the stools out of the way so when I come to mop, they're already moved. Double check. Clean the feet. And then that's it for the kitchen. Once we get our toaster, we'll put it back above the fridge and we'll move on to the closet. Oh, actually, I forgot my paper towels. Just open this out here. Put this, since my trash bag's full, my trash pocket. Now undo it, fold it into a triangle. Put it on, and then ta-da! Face it. Now we're done.